Total chaos. Monkey blamed for nationwide power cut in Sri Lanka.
That was good.
Sri Lanka is a massively populated country.
Correct. Yeah, millions of people, giant island, beautiful. One of my favorite places I've ever been.
Here's immediately I'm going to say, this makes no sense. How did it cause a nationwide blackout?
I don't know.
Usually if you lose power, it's because something happened on a local level.
Not to mention it was 30 degrees Celsius, which is what, like 92?
I think more. Yeah, like
It's hot.
high 90s.
Yeah, the whole time the power was
That's
out.
right around 90.
But the thing that I'm just struggling with is, how many people are in Sri Lanka, Kyle? Just Google that real quick.
Got to be millions.
Oh, for sure, millions. I mean, the cities are huge, but
Nationwide.
22 million.
there's 22 million people who are without power because one monkey unplugged something somewhere.
Dude.
How is their wire? What is their grid system?
What does their power grid look like? I mean, so there is a picture here that Kyle has pulled up, which I think this may, by the looks of it, this could be the center of their power grid.
So we're looking at a picture of a macaque just clearly we're just ripping at wires on a telephone pole.
Yes.
So it said it's become an increasing problem because there's a huge population of macaques, 2 to 3 million on the island.
But I still don't understand how they cause it. Like, what is is everything plugged into one outlet for the whole country?
Well, like a strand of Christmas lights. if you pull out
one bulb,
the whole thing goes out.
Well, essentially, yes. The energy minister said a monkey came into contact with our grid transformer, causing an imbalance in the power system. Listen to this shit. Engineers scrambled to restore power to the island of 22 million people, prioritizing critical facilities such as the hospitals and water treatment plants.
Dude.
So it was an actual ordeal.
This is like an emergency,
hilarious.
bro. By the way, this terrifies me. Like, how do we know that this doesn't exist in America as well?
What, that there's one switch somewhere?
Even if it takes out just a population of like LA or something, man, we'd just be without power because some drunk guy fell on the train tracks and rolled onto a power line.
They have apparently it's like their infrastructure is like an ongoing disaster.
Okay. Well, it must be, right?
I mean, it's probably not designed to handle 22 million people with 3 million monkeys pulling at it.
Okay. So
yeah, nothing is.
So
Nothing
Forrest,
could be. I mean, by the way, if you unleash 2 to 3 million monkeys in California, guaranteed it would be an absolute train wreck.
Oh,
that's a
can you
lot
imagine?
of monkeys.
Squirrels knock out power in LA.
Yeah. That is too many monkeys.
That's one too many.
Forrest, though.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is a big problem, obviously. There's a lot of people who are affected by this. How would one prevent monkeys from interfering with these power lines?
No, you can't.
You can't?
Yeah, absolutely
What
not.
if you like sprayed them with some pepper spray
Nothing,
or something?
dude. There's no way. By the way, the whole statement of nothing is certain about the fate of the monkey died. Let's be clear.
Of course.
Yeah,
We
he
just
grabbed
saw the
some hot
pre-picture.
wires.
He was
Yeah,
all
the monkey
tangled up.
died, and I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands, of monkeys die per year there from getting electrocuted from jumping on power lines. And everywhere you go, whether you're in Sri Lanka or Africa or South America, you see monkeys on the power lines all the time. Like anywhere there's power lines, monkeys are on them. So
You'd think they'd learn.
there's nothing you can do. I mean, the future is obviously going to be like more, solar, underground, sustainable, whatever. Like, because it's crazy even now driving around California and seeing all the above ground power lines.
Yes.
And in many other countries. But you go to Singapore or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
There's not a single above ground electrical line. Like it shows how backward we are.
It's
in some ways.
It's very expensive to do the trenching for power lines because I've thought the exact same thing because I have them all over in my neighborhood, except for like on certain streets. And those are like kind of the bigger houses and stuff. And then I started looking it up, and evidently, like it's obviously way cheaper to just have them up. And then that's what the infrastructure has been since forever. So now you got to come in and like undo all that shit. But dude, like, I mean, like power lines are just up in the air.
And
Anything
ugly
could just
as shit.
Yes, it's
They're
very
so ugly. They're
not
such
good
an
to look at.
eyesore.